This hour for you on Daybreak, taking a look at the potential link between COVID-19 and child obesity in kids.
And city leaders in Branson made the decision to extend its masking mandate. We'll take a look at what went down in the heated meeting last night.
Also, communities demanding justice after a shocking case of child abuse comes out. We'll explain that and more. It's all ahead this hour for you on Daybreak.
Good morning and thanks for starting your day with us. Today is Wednesday, October 14th. I'm Jennifer Abreu.
And I'm Joe Morano, as we have one more hour to go with you on this Wednesday to get you set for the middle of this week's stretch.
That's right, and talking about Branson extending that mask mandate, Springfield did the same thing not too long ago, so it just has us wondering are things going back to, the way they used to be? It's hard to say normal because the normal now is, this.
That's so true.
Yes.
Yeah, it's definitely that, but hey, we're living in it. It's been much of 2020, guys,
yes.
Right?
Also wondering when we go back to fall temperatures because it's warm again today, Beth.
You're right. Sorry. Just gotta fix my hair. It's a little windy outside, so it's not gonna be a good hair day, ladies. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Not a good hair day. That's right. That's a good way to put it.
It's just gonna be so windy today. It is gonna be warm. That's like the plus side to all of this with a lot of sunshine. But we do have a red flag warning in effect. That goes until noon. It starts at noon today and goes through 6 p.m. this evening. This is for all of the counties shaded in pink. That includes Greene County and Springfield. We'll have all of the ingredients through the day today: dry air, dry ground conditions, and gusty winds. So you want to limit your outdoor burning today. Don't burn your yard waste. Don't burn your trash. And be careful where you toss your cigarette butts through the day today with that red flag warning in effect. As you head out the door this morning, it's chilly once again. 46 in West Plains, 52 in Springfield, and 48 in Branson. Winds are already starting to pick up. We're seeing winds anywhere between 5 and 15 miles per hour. So as you head out the door, grab your jacket. It's a little bit chilly out there this morning. It's one of those peel the onion days. You'll peel your layers off throughout the day. We're looking at temperatures in the 80s, so you won't need your jacket through the afternoon. I expect no road hazards today, dry conditions as we go throughout much of your Wednesday. We've got a grade of a C to start off. I gave it the grade of an A through the afternoon because it will be sunny with all of those temperatures in the 80s. So you need your jacket, your sunglasses, and of course the 4 things you don't want to leave without right now: your mask, your phone, your keys, and your wallet. We've got those breezy conditions today ahead of a cold front that will come in tonight, and that will keep us riding the temperature roller coaster into the end of the week. I'll have your full forecast in 10 minutes.
The Board of Aldermen in Branson passed an extension to the city's masking mandate yesterday. Though it was extended, there was a lot of opposition last night, with many protesting before this meeting even began.
So for the time being, face coverings, along with good hygiene and social distancing, unfortunately, are the new normal for the United States.
Many of those against the mask mandate extension sat in a remote courtroom inside City Hall so they could watch a live stream of the meeting without wearing one. Dr. Sean Ussery from Cox Health said at the meeting that many critical care patients are being diverted to other hospitals because of coronavirus cases in Missouri.
Patients coming in needing neurosurgical care, they will likely not stay in the state of Missouri. They will likely leave the state. As we try to find facilities that are open to take them. As I stand here today, Cox Medical Center Branson's on full critical care and emergency room divert. That means if you have a medical emergency right now sitting in this room, the ambulance is going to come pick you up and they're going to take you to a community, not this one.
The mask mandate was again extended indefinitely in Branson by a vote of 5-0, with one alderman not voting.
Morning, some experts say they are worried about COVID-19's effect on childhood obesity. This comes after new data shows there may be a link between the two. Caller 10's Nigel McDonald joins us live in studio now to explain more about this study. Nigel, good morning.
Yeah, Jen, well, good morning. The nation's obesity crisis and the pandemic intersect in many ways. For example, school closures can leave children without a regular source of healthy meals or physical activity.
African American, Latino, Native American children are more likely to have obesity than their white and Asian counterparts.
Jamie Bussell works with the organization who conducted the State of Childhood Obesity Report and says
kids from lower income families are twice as likely to have obesity as children from more affluent families.
Bussell says the pandemic directly impacts children's health.
I think what COVID has done is really laid bare these stark health and social inequities in our country and really underscores the urgent need to be building healthy and equitable communities that can really withstand future public health crises like the one that we face today.
She says COVID presents an opportunity to rethink policies and structures, while also redesigning programs to prevent disease and better promote health for all. Local physicians echo the link between COVID and child obesity rates.
Some kids have had very rapid weight gain. A lot of it has been just the changes in activities. They just don't get to go places. They stay home a lot.
Burson says maintaining a healthy sleep schedule has also been an issue for some families.
With that, a lot of times we get more hungry because food's an energy source. It makes you feel better.
He says he's also seen a lot more mood issues in kids due to that lack of sleep. Well, Burson recommends making sure your child gets at least 1 hour of aerobic exercise a day and says while electronic devices are necessary for schoolwork, he says to limit the amount of time your child spends playing games and surfing the web.
All right, thank you, Nigel. We need to bring you a follow-up now this morning. We know a bit more about the family in these pictures. Now, earlier this week, we introduced you to a man who bought a digital camera in Oklahoma, found an SD card inside with many pictures of a University of Missouri student and her family. The woman in the pictures messaged us after we ran this story. Her name's Sarah, who now lives in Australia. She's going to contact her family, though, in Norman, Oklahoma. And the man who bought that camera said he's glad to find the family and return that SD card and those memories to them.
News from around the Ozarks. There are more accusations of sexual assault, mental and physical abuse from former residents of a Christian camp in Cedar County. 2 more women who once stayed at Circle of Hope have filed civil lawsuits. These are in addition to 2 other civil lawsuits filed earlier this year. In August, Child Protective Services took more than 20 girls from the property. Caller 10 has been following this story for several months now, and you can read more about the accusations made in the civil suit and an interview with the daughter of the family who ran the camp on our website, ozarksfirst.com.
A Salem, Missouri couple is charged in the death of their 10-year-old adopted daughter. Randall and Susan Abney are charged with abuse or neglect of a child resulting in death. A doctor said the girl, Josie Ann, was so dehydrated they couldn't even draw blood from her. The court document goes on to say a sergeant with the Dent County Sheriff's Department said the girl's bones were visible and she was covered in bruises. A probable cause statement also says authorities found a child lock on the refrigerator at the couple's home. The sheriff called the case extremely tragic and also said justice will be served.
Taking a live look outside this morning on this Wednesday. It's a little bit chilly out there this morning. You are going to need your jacket as you head out the door this morning. Breezy conditions expected throughout much of the day today. So much the red flag warning has been issued and goes into effect at noon today and goes through 6 p.m. this evening. I'll have more on that and your 7-day forecast right after the break.